Good morning, celebrity birders. This morning, we're at the Old L.A. Zoo. Why is it called that? Many of the enclosures and cages remain from this abandoned zoo, which is now a picnic and hiking area in Griffith Park. And thank goodness it's the Old L.A. Zoo, because standing where the animals once paced feels cramped and haunting, echoing a controversial history. This was open as a zoo from 1912 to 1966 before the new, or current, LA Zoo opened. If you're new here, my name's Tara. I am so glad to have you here. I'm a writer, artist, and host of Celebrity Bird Tours as an avid birder. And today we're going to be seeing birds as nature intended, free! Nevermore? More like forevermore. Ravens mate for life, so we're probably watching a couple. The most prominent bird beef I see is between ravens and hawks. I can't count how many times I've spotted a red-tailed hawk because it's flying away from a raven. Take these two hawks, for example, minding their own business until... "'Tis the season for creepy decorations, but we don't need to create a horror show in our front yard for birds. This fake spiderweb material is actually very harmful to them if they fly into it. They'll get trapped. So we did find it in the old enclosure for some reason, and we're just gonna take that down." Yeah. What we're looking at here is we don't see any woodpeckers in the trees, but you should always look for dead trees. The woodpeckers did not kill them. That was a common misconception back in the day, but not sure if it'll come up on camera. On this dead tree here, you will see the bark flaking off as well as some little holes, and this is where the woodpeckers store nuts. Here is a great example of the woodpecker holes. I got up at 7:30 and birding is my natural caffeine, though we'll be getting coffee after this. We're surrounded by so many beautiful calls and songs right now, and that alone is so relaxing. Even when you can't see a bird, you can still bird by ear, which is why I don't call it bird watching, I call it birding. We're using all the senses, and it's also just such a cool way to see places around LA. Wherever you are, there are so many songs and calls just waiting to be heard. And sticks.
Hi, Stick Nation. My name is Eric from LA. This is my stick submission.
But the birds did come out of the woodwork, and by that I mean the woods. Brewer's blackbird, foraging for a witch's brew. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Adding to the list, dark-eyed junco. There's no escaping the yellow-rumped warblers today. They look like a lot of different things depending on where you're seeing them, how old they are, or even their gender. But if you get lucky, when they fly away you will see their yellow rump. That's why birders call them butterbutts. And finally, the acorn woodpecker, who provided many minutes of entertainment. Ooh, oh, he has a nut! The acorn woodpeckers really made us work for it today. They're super common in SoCal, but we listen to them all morning before seeing them, and sometimes birding be like that. And sometimes it's just a massive game of I Spy. These are just a few of our favorite LA birds at their local haunts. You never know what you'll find. How about we get our rumps over to coffee now?
Yum.
Bye! Till next time, and check out Celebrity Bird Tours on Substack as well as on YouTube.